Good evening, everybody. It's Melanie coming to you from the Outer Banks, North Carolina. And we're waking up. We are all waking up to the untruths we've been told for the last year, the inconveniences and devastation that many were put through last year. Many are waking up and realizing that it was all almost like a big game, so to speak, and all these like huge high paid corporations, Amazon, Google, the pharmaceutical companies, Bill Gates, all of his friends, like seriously profiting off of what went down, and so many people losing their businesses, their jobs, their lives, their livelihood, their dignity. The list goes on. We all know now that it wasn't really true. So what do we do? Where do we go from here? First step, take off the covering. Take it all off. Stop wearing it. As a previous and former nurse in the medical industry for 10 years, I went through so many workplace environment in services, including personal protective equipment, also referred to as PPE. I went to a multitude of fit tests for an N95 mask. All of the information for every orientation that I went to based on infectious disease taught me medical staff are the ones that need the PPE. Even though they use it, there's oftentimes a correlation of increased infection rates when PPE is being used because it harbors the bacteria. I actually came across studies before all of this went really crazy big, and now you can't find them, of masks actually increasing infection rates in the OR because of the shedding of face particles into the wounds as you're leaning over and working. You're constantly, it's moving down, so you're taking what you've touched in life, you've picked things up and you've touched things, and you're taking those, and then you're taking whatever you've picked up here, because this is dirty, this is super dirty, and you're putting it here, and you're going like this, and it's falling down, and so it's wiping all that bacteria that you just touched up and down. You put it up here, it's close to your eyeballs, so you're putting all that bacteria close to your eyeballs. You're not breathing fresh air. And the rules are made up as to when people need to wear them. UV light is a miraculous killer of viruses, bacteria, and pathogens, and it comes naturally from the sunshine. And so it's virtually impossible to pass illness, at least this one for certain, back and forth outside. And the last but not least for this journey tonight is taking your mask off when you're sitting. But if you're standing, you have to wear it. All of my nursing and medical knowledge has taught me this. Viruses, bacteria, pathogens don't go away when we are standing versus sitting. They're still there. I never walked into a patient room and said, oh, okay, since you're sitting down in the bed, that's fine. I'll take my mask off. I don't need to wear it because you're in the bed and you're fine. You're not moving, so it no longer spreads, and it knows this. So thank you for reminding me I can take my mask off. It's fine. This is insanity, guys. So what do? We stand up for what we believe in. And I pay in no government to make decisions about my body. In 2018, I went back to nursing after being a stay-at-home mom. And I went back to nursing and was forced. I chose, but due to the life decisions that I was going through at that time, needed to get a flu shot. I didn't have an option. Before, I would say I don't do a contract with any hospital that requires a flu shot. Or I actually got forged documents stating that I'd had flu shots. What we have to go through to be able to have livelihood and have choice. I cried preceding the flu shot, and I sobbed for 30 minutes after receiving the flu shot, and I hated myself for weeks after receiving the flu shot. I said it would never happen again that anybody took away my ability to make the choice for myself about what goes into my body ever again. And that also goes with no one will ever tell me what goes over my mouth or what goes on my body. I live in America for a reason, guys, because we're supposed to be the land of the free. Now, with a virus that has a 99.7% survivability rate, for a virus that is very non-existent for the healthy class, so I don't know anybody that actually got the virus. Within my circle of friends, the people I am in touch with on a constant basis, never heard of one person getting the virus. How many people do I personally know that have had vaccine reactions? I can count them more on one hand, and I don't know that many people that have vaccine reactions, or I don't even know that many people that got vaccines. It's very, very few, but I can count more than just on one hand how many have had vaccine reactions. When's it going to be enough? When are we going to take the masks off our children? When are we going to prioritize our health, our well-being, and our choice in this life instead of allowing somebody else to make those choices for us? That decision's up to you guys. I made my decision 4.5 years ago when I said I will no longer be eating meat, dairy, or eggs that is advertised to me on a daily basis in all the programming, and is what funds, get this, it funds the American Cancer Society, the American Heart Association, and the American Lung Association. Sorry, not the American Lung Association, the American Diabetes Association, the Susan G. Komen Foundation, and there was one more. The meat, dairy, egg producers of this country, and probably the world at this point, are the main sponsors of all of the places that are supposed to be helping these diseases that are created. And I know this has gone like way off track, and I honestly don't fucking care at this point, but follow the money. Everything that's happened in this last amount of time that y'all know what I'm talking about has been a mask. It's been a mask to cover up something greater that's happening, is my belief now, I guess. Who knows what that may be, but get outside, go live for you, stop covering your face, look people in the eye, smile, be kind, respect people's choices and decisions. So if I don't want to wear a mask, I'm not going to wear one. If you want to wear a mask, you go ahead and wear one. More power to you. Happy masking. You know the benefits, which there are zero, and you know the effects, which there's many, but your choice, your journey, your life. My choice, my journey, my life. We fought wars for that, people. People died, many people died, many years over, many corrupt years over, many people died so that I could have my freedom and my choice. What are you going to do with yours? So much love, so much peace, so much namaste. Adios, guys.